What's going on?
First of all, welcome y'all to Simply I Make Plays Simp Podcast. Simply I Make Plays.
Not Caleb. Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
Everybody want to talk about the sport.
Yeah.
I love the defensive side of it.
Yeah.
What you did on the defensive side of the game, what it impressed me. You gonna get buckets. You's a bucket getter. What make you play defense just as hard as you play offense?
I would say that just comes from just watching all the greats and how they say that defense, it gets their offense going. So that's what I try to do.
And on Caleb's AAU team, he plays with the Atlanta Celtics. They play pretty high level AAU, and he's their defensive stopper. He's not their scorer.
Okay.
Yeah, so his job is to be a defender when he walks on the floor.
Okay.
And most people don't even think I'm a defensive player.
Right.
So that's what I showed them today.
Well, see, and I'm gonna get, but coach. He's the only senior you got on the team.
No, he's only senior right now.
Right
Football
now.
ended last night.
Okay.
So we have, but we only got one more.
Okay.
Yeah, we only got one more.
I don't think
John Lily?
probably got like 5 coming.
It can come, but
That's
it's
what I
only one
heard.
more gonna make it. They want to play, but they don't want to go through the grind.
They don't want to play.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
the way you coach, you like number 4.
Well,
No,
number four, 22, and number 2 are all sophomores.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
we got to groom somebody that's basketball only to be our 1. So he's in that pocket right now.
Mhm.
And so he's basically going through the grind.
I can tell you.
You know, and Caleb is like, Coach, no, he's making too many mistakes, but it's for his maturation process.
Yeah.
We got to put him through it, let him go through some things at the risk of not burning Caleb out, because it just puts more on Caleb to save us when the point guard doesn't deliver. But in a situation like this, before the football guys come, because we got another point guard that's a legit point guard coming. When he comes, he's going to take over, and Gage will be able to play JV and come along a little bit more slowly. But this is just this night to just go through some growing pains, and we could see, because people who know basketball see, man, Coach got a lot of patience with that kid.
Yeah.
But that's why.
But you can understand. You can tell you are teaching him how to take over and do this.
That's right.
This first half, you guarded number 2. You had him guard number 3, which I thought was masterful.
Right.
Why late in the game did you not have him on number 3?
Just because of wear and tear. You got to pick your spots when Caleb got to do more than his 1/5 of the game.
Yeah.
You know, he's always going to give you 2/5. But when he starts to do 3/5, that's when you got to try to find a way to back him off of it and get somebody else to make some kind of play. You know, and some of the young guys would make a half a play, but they wouldn't make the whole play. And then Caleb got to go make the whole play. So at the end of the game, Caleb started to get winded. He don't never get tired. He never gets tired. So he started getting a little bit winded. You know, like in those turnovers when pros was really trying to fight back and they were beating him up a little bit. If he had more energy, they wouldn't have gotten this steal.
Yeah.
So it's just to try to save him.
Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jones. 35 points. 4 years of watching you play. Your career average is over 25. What's your? Because every player has a system of how they score.
They get their buckets.
How they score. Mm-hmm. We know Jordan said Carmelo said Jordan told him if you average 7 points a quarter, that's 20. What's your system?
My
Or
system,
you just play?
that too. But
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I try to get to the free throw line because I feel like that just gets me ready to shoot, or if I want to do a stop and pull up, or if I want to just drive and kick so I can upbeat my teammates.
He in a hurry.
Yeah.
He because what he did the first half, he wasn't looking to score as much. He played more defense the first half of the game as opposed to the second. Now, Caleb, I know you haven't picked the school yet. here on Simply Podcast, Simply I Make Plays. Go ahead and announce where you going. Go ahead, get it to him.
I'll be going south. Can't disclose that information right now.
Hey,
But, it's coming soon though for sure. So
Okay.
stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Coach and Caleb, season young, where do you hope to be at the end of the season as opposed to where you are right now?
Okay, well, at BC, it's a tale of two seasons. We got a group that starts the season, and then we got a major transformation when football season ends. Our football season typically goes to the Elite Eight Final Four championship. So we really don't get them until December. This is the first time we're getting them, the last day of November? We're getting them they come in the first day. They come in December 2nd.
We're getting them early.
Yeah, and so last year we made it to the Final Four. We want to get past that. We've gone to the Final Four 2 years running. We want to get past that.
Talk to you later.
And the difference is the culture that we've developed at BC. More people are excited about basketball. And so we have a lot of kids, like Kelly was saying, there's a lot of kids going to come out. But we got 6 or 7 guys that we already know are going to make varsity, And so if they come in with the right attitude, our style of play totally changes because we got 8, 9, athletes coming from football, And so we'll play a lot faster. He can play a lot freer. The opportunities for him to have to do a lot will go down some. So it's just a different set of personnel that's coming into town. We got he's 6'3", 6'4", Lily, but he's got girth and he's tough. He's the senior. So he's going to solidify that middle. Those tough rebounds we were letting bounce around, he'll get those, so we'll get more chances. And Caleb, we call Caleb a bucket because he's a bucket.
He's a bucket.
When the game starts, Caleb got 30. And they got to pick how they're going to give it to him.
Yeah.
If they put 1 on him, he's going to get the 30. If they put 2 on him, he's going to get 30 and 10 assists. That's the way we're looking at it, So that's kind of how we're hoping to get past that for this year. But it's going to be tough. We're in a different region, and there's some good ball clubs in our region, so that's how we work.
So, Caleb, when the other guys come up and be free, what can't you do? Being free.
What you mean?
You say, Coach say when the other guys get here, that frees you up to do more things.
Oh,
what more can you do?
You'll probably see me shooting the ball more. I'm in the post a lot and finding open teammates.
Like the thing Caleb said when we were walking over is I didn't shoot any jumpers. I didn't get my jumpers
at all
tonight. So they'll free him up to be more relaxed on his jump shots.
I'll be able to shoot
his
more.
mid-range is his best game.
Yes.
Right.
His mid-range is his best game.
They didn't even see that today.
I know.
And how old
That's
you?
all right.
I thought y'all don't do that no more.
What?
Young guy. I
Don't
thought y'all don't
mid-range.
do the mid-range. I'm just saying. And the lyrics say,
I watch basketball.
yeah. Yes.
Nowadays, you don't watch basketball for real. But me,
I watch basketball. And the analytics say you're not supposed to do that no more.
you crazy.
I love the game. I love the mid-range game. To me, DeMar Rosen is one of the absolute best players in the league.
That's mid-range shooter.
I feel like that opened up for my three-point shot too.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
You work your way inside out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
hey, coach has been telling me that since the day we met. So,
Absolutely. Hey, man.
I got two questions.
Yeah,
I got a
go ahead,
question for Coach and a question for Caleb.
We almost done, y'all.
Coach, looking at your roster, I know you say you got a couple scenes, maybe 2. You got a young squad, and they displayed a lot of upside on the court tonight.
Right.
How do you build off that, off what you seen from your underclassmen for the next couple of years?
Well, our sophomore class, we've already said that we wanted them to try to introduce themselves to the city so people know that we got a good group of sophomores coming up. Gage is a sophomore, EJ's a sophomore, Ron's a sophomore.
Our whole group right there is sophomore.
Yeah, everybody's a sophomore except a couple of freshmen over there.
2 freshmen right there.
Yeah. So, and what you see right here are guys who don't play football.
Right.
At all.
And so if we got them in camp, they're going to get better. And so at the start of the season, so this is the first time we've won our first game.
Yeah.
So that alone shows you that the young guys that we're bringing along are capable of winning a ball game before we get our real players.
For the region. For the region.
And so I'm proud of them. That's why I didn't want them to leave without me telling them that they accomplished their goal. Because when camp first started out, man, it was just Caleb. It was just Caleb. And Caleb beat the crap out of them every day until they got a little bit better. Because they can't stop him, you know. And but they try. They try.
Oh, you're
talking trash.
and that's
Yeah.
good. And so my last question for you is, knowing that you have this young upperclassman that you're playing with, how are you grooming them, or how are you leading by example to show them the way in practice and on the court?
You know, I try to do everything right in practice. Like I try to beat them up because they're gonna get beat up in the game,
Right.
like they did today.
Yes.
And we got some things to go over. I'll talk to them about it later, but that just goes a long way right there. You know what I'm saying? Just beating them up in practice, and hopefully they get better like that.
And Caleb picks him up too, because I'm tough. And he picks him up. He said, you just got to keep going. Don't worry about it.
So being a leader, even though when you graduate at the end of this year, or this season, they still here.
I don't like how you said graduate.
Well,
I don't want to graduate.
Not yet, Caleb.
I'm not ready
still,
to leave.
But your presence will still live on because
sure.
whatever you instill in them,
Yes.
they got 2 years left
Yeah.
to get a championship.
Right.
Is that what you showing them
Right. Yes.
this season?
Yes.
So if they win in 2 years, you win.
I am winning.
Absolutely. Hey, man,
Appreciate
thank y'all.
you. Thank
This
y'all.
is Simply
Appreciate it.
I May
Thank
Play
you, Coach.
Simple
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Podcast. Thank y'all.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
y'all.